Oh, God!
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's the fuck you're going?
You know what? Fuck Christmas and everyone's overt positivity. Christmas is that special time of year where everyone feels this unwarranted sense of joy in their spirit to spend money out of goodwill, but never throughout the rest of the year. Hell, they believe in this Coca-Cola mascot named Santa who watches your every fucking move, deciding that you deserve presents this year. Of course, that shit is fictional, and so is the believer's will to do good throughout the year, because we've got an endless supply of hateful, violent, bigoted, narcissistic, abusive, exploitive pieces of shit throughout the year. Then why the fuck do they still get presents if they're on the naughty list? Okay, 2017, what a pretty fucking crazy year. I agree, but what about the year 1917? What about that year?
Hell yeah, that was the damnest revolution ever, comrade.
Well, you know, that happened too, but think a little further to the west.
Like how far to the west? Romania?
No.
Germany?
No.
Belgium?
No.
Francais?
No.
Spain?
No.
And how far west are we going, you traitor?
Portugal.
Portugal? Oh, you mean the country that lost its net neutrality? Stupid motherfuckers.
Yeah. But like, imagine what they were like over 100 years ago.
Yeah, they probably spent their times looking at the sun or something.
Yeah, and you know what? There's actually a movie about it too. So today, we're going to be watching this film. We're going to go back 100 years into the past, and we're going to be watching The Miracle of Our Lady of Fatima.
Wait, who the hell are you talking to?
So the film starts off with the socialist revolution of an undisclosed group.
Citizens of Portugal, soldiers and sailors of the revolution, all that is left of the king's garrison has either surrendered or been killed.
Wait, this is in Portugal, right? Why aren't they speaking Portuguese? Also, who is there? I don't see anything.
I don't have friends, okay?
We proclaim the birth of the People's Socialist Republic!
In the Portugal of 1910, there was a swift and sudden uprising. Planned and executed by a socialist minority, its purpose was to overthrow the government and establish a police state.
I like how they slap socialists under the same breath as police state, as if that's all the working class wants, is to just tell you what religion you should believe in.
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck is that about? It was the Kommunistische Partei Deutschland and the Sozialdemokratische Partei Deutschland in Germany who took it amongst themselves to fight against the Nazi Party in the 1930s. That's a police state, not a people's republic who wishes to stay secular.
So the Socialist Republic outlaw any religious activity from priests, nuns, and other clergy members.
So it's like a police state, only we get to pop a cold one?
Yeah, let's do it. Fucking comrade Stalin, motherfuckers. Cheers.
Cheers, comrade. Okay, now that we got the preachy shit out of the way.
But only for now, only for now.
We're introduced to our three main characters, Lucia, Giancinta, and Francisco. We're also introduced to Hugo, a local agnostic drunkard played by Gilbert Roland, who was also in King of the Bandits.
Good morning, Senora dos Santos.
Where's Antonio?
Antonio? Bless you, Senora, I have not seen him in a week.
That 5-finger discount, though, you see that? Cheers.
Cheers.
And Hugo provides the dessert.
Oh, no!
Here.
You stole them.
Stealing? Me? Ah. Jacinta, how can you think that about Hugo? Oh, no. The orchard belongs to a friend of mine, and he had told me to help myself. But his men didn't know that. So, they set the dogs on me. 7 big mastiffs leaping at my throat with blood in their eyes. And there I was, all alone. And with my bare hands, I fought them. Poor dogs. They'll never leap again.
You killed them?
Mm-hmm. All except the biggest one.
You know, he's actually a pretty good actor. His story reminds me of something Usopp from One Piece would share.
Oh, I know. What about the story of me fighting a giant goldfish at the South Pole when I was only 5 years old?
A goldfish?
A giant goldfish. What first astounded me was the immense size of its poop. It was so big that when I landed on it, I thought it was solid ground. It looked like an island.
But I know they're not true.
You'd better ask Father Ferrer to forgive you.
So we're taken to the Cova, a field on the outskirts of Fatima.
Francisco! Give me back my eggs! Don't take that! Come on, you Catch me, Toto! Trey! I'll have you by your apron!
Wow, what a dick. It would suck if some holy dogmatic being saw...
What's the matter? What was it? What did you see?
Look. Over there.
I don't see anything.
Don't be afraid. I won't hurt you.
Oh, no, I'm not afraid. I'm just getting contact high from all this stink.
Where does your excellency come from?
I am from heaven.
Who are you talking to, Lucia?
A lady.
I don't see her. Where is she?
Here, on the little tree. Don't you hear her?
No.
You know, I swear she looks like someone who's on drugs.
Okay, so basically, the spirit wants these kids to visit her at this exact spot for 6 months straight at 12 p.m. sharp. And then she will reveal who she is.
Wait, why can't she just tell them who she is?
Do you wish to offer yourself to God? To endure all the suffering He may please to send you? To help atone for the sins by which He is offended? And to ask for the conversion of sinners?
Shall we? Yes, we do.
Yes, my lady.
Then you will have much to suffer.
Then you will have much to suffer? What the fuck is up with these Christians and their fetish of suffering?
We saw a beautiful lady in the Cova.
Will you please tell me what a beautiful lady would be doing in the Cova?
It's getting late. We'd better.
She came from heaven.
From heaven? Well, a stranger in these parts. Maybe she needs somebody to show her around, huh?
Yeah, okay, weirdo.
She came in a cloud of light, standing on a little tree. Oh, Hugo, she was so pretty. I'm so sad, because the world is so bad.
Damn, I bet the writers thought that sick rhyme was so fire.
So Hugo advised the kids not to tell anyone about their experiences. Even though he is on the fence as to whether or not he believes the story, he tells them only for the sake of their safety from the...
Damn, dude, are you okay?
I'm just only drunk on the blood of the rich.
Yeah, drink that.
We saw a lady at the Cova.
He just said not to fucking say that.
For mercy's sake, what's got into the child?
It's no story. I saw it too. But we promised Lucia we wouldn't tell.
Well, it's too late for that now, ain't it, boy?
Lucia, come out here.
Did you say you saw the Blessed Virgin in the Cova today? I didn't say anything, Mama.
But we did see a lovely lady in the cloud.
Oh my God, shut up, kid.
Mama! Papa, the whole village is talking about us.
Oh my God, this is gonna get ugly real fast.
Tell them you lied. I didn't lie, Mama. It's the truth.
Truth, I'll teach you the truth.
Alright, so a month has passed, and there's going to be a big festival a few towns over.
This is the day the lady said she'd come back to the convent. Please stay and go with us.
No lady appeared to you, you foolish child.
Wow. Who in their right mind calls a child foolish and then claims to be a decent human being?
Yeah.
But that's okay, because the parents let them go head to the cova.
Except for Lucia.
I can't help it.
But Lucia's a lady.
Tell her my mother wouldn't let me come. Lucia!
You know, I want to see a death match between Lucia's mom and Lisa's mom from the room.
What did that man want from you?
Nothing.
Oh, that was not nothing. Tell me everything. You have no idea what kind of trouble you're in here, do you?
We're from Karachka, Seer. Can you tell us where we'll find the field in which the children saw the Blessed Virgin?
Oh, the cova.
There's no such field. No vision either. Don't your children dream in Karachkush? Go home. Or stay for St. Anthony's feast and you'll have something for your crazy journey.
Come on, Antonio, we'll be late.
See what your lies have started?
To have a video that is good. If you tell me the URL, that would be good. I'm terrible at search. I suck. I've been...
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, so they're having a religious ceremony when suddenly these fucking communist tankies come rolling in because they heard about the visions of the spirit. You know, other than the religious persecution and shit, it looks like they've been living a pretty good, nice, upper-class life so far.
Where are the children? What children? You know the children. The ones you've been using to stir up the people with reports of a vision.
I don't understand what they're trying to do. If these atheist police officers are trying to outlaw religious activities, then wouldn't this story be fictional nonsense to them?
Well, of course, this is a Christian film. Visions of spirits is still real to them. And in their perspective, we atheists are just people who are denying what is real to them. So these atheist police officers are going to be written in a way that makes them look stupid.
Yeah, that's a good point. But luckily, Hugo helps Lucia get the fuck out of there, and they head straight for the cova, just in time to be visited by the spirit once again.
There's the cloud. It's coming toward the tree.
I knew it was true. I knew it.
I don't even see anything fucking there. And I don't even see anything there.
Look, it's the audience, okay? We have fans. I have fans. Right? I have fans, right? I have fans, right? I have fans. I have friends. I'm a good person.
No. Tell us what you'd have us do. Jesus wishes to use you to make me known and loved. He wishes to establish throughout the world devotion to me.
Thou Mother of Divine Grace, thou purest Mother.
So, because there were witnesses at the event, the priest is having a stern talk with the kids.
I thought you'd believe us, Father.
Such matters the church moves slowly, neither believing nor disbelieving until all the facts are examined.
You know what? Bullshit!
Really? How?
If Christians really gave a shit about getting their facts straight, they wouldn't be fucking Christians to begin with.
Yeah, they would have abandoned the Bible ages ago, despite it being the best-selling piece of dumpster garbage in the world. Take God's word for it.
Yeah!
Have you told me all the facts, Lucia?
No.
So that closed down the church, and everyone in Fatima is not too happy about it.
I give you my word that the priest of every parish in the diocese will tell his people not to come to Fatima on that day. Then we'll see how well you can control them. If there is no crowd there on the 13th of July, you will be permitted to reopen your church. It is now in your hands.
And even though the priest told everyone in Fatima to stay away from the fucking cova, they fucking persist.
This is the house where the youngest one lives.
Let us see the children!
Meanwhile, in the middle of the night, Lucia goes to the cova and falls asleep. Then, they go looking for her, and they find her.
That scene was pointless.
Yeah.
I meant to come home, but I must have cried myself to sleep. I'm so sorry. Forgive me.
It's all right. It's all right.
Molly, prosthetic.
Actually, you know what?
What?
I noticed that this movie doesn't have a lot of development. I know this is a retelling of a true story, but there's no real character development. It's just a succession of when events took place. Like when the travelers get raided by the police for congregating. The only time the story picks up is when the spirit shows herself.
Are you there, dear lady? We're in terrible trouble. You are enduring these hardships for the conversion of sinners as atonement for sins committed against God. If the people do not cease to offend him, another and worse war will break out.
Wow. God sure gets offended easily.
In Russia, there is an evil scheme to destroy the peace of the earth. To prevent this, I ask that she be consecrated to the Virgin Mary. If this is done, she will be converted. If not, she will cause wars and persecution.
Okay, let's get one thing out of the way. I'm no communist, but whoever wrote the script is a lying sack of shit. With the case for Russia during the 1910s, when the farmland owners were hiding food from the peasants and leaving them to starve, but it's not like Jesus fed thousands of poor people during the Book of Matthew or anything.
No. Jesus was Republican.
Next month, when they're ready to begin another performance of their little comedy, you will...
Seriously? This is a fucking Warner Brothers film, and they can't even edit that right?
Begin another performance of their little comedy.
Alright, I'm gonna point something out to you on how stupid these Christians really are.
I mean, it's not like you need to convince me or anything.
So the evil atheist, communist, Stalinist, Satanist, capitalist, policemen convinced the parents to let them take the kids to the police station by tricking them into thinking they were going to the bishop.
Man, these Christians are fucking stupid. This is why kids get raped by them.
Now you listen to me. Sometimes when people don't answer the way they should, the police have ways of making them.
It would be a terrible thing to send children to prison. Perhaps never to see your mothers again.
How would you like to be put in a big kettle filled with boiling oil, lowered in an inch at a time, and have the flesh cooked off of your bones? He'd be glad to confess it himself rather than to see you die such an awful death.
Simply confess that your priest told you to spread these silly stories about a lady from heaven and we'll let you go.
Man, these police officers are fucking twisted. If I had no idea what communism is, and this was my only exposure to it, I would totally be against it. But they completely missed the mark as to what communism is. Like I said, I'm not a communist, but at least I know what it is.
Speaking of which, they send these kids to, what I can only assume is the gulag? I'm not sure.
Welcome, comrades. You are in good company. I am Sidonio, the bandit. You've heard of me?
No.
This is Anselmo.
Watch him or he'll steal the teeth right out of your head.
Come with me. This hairy brute is Pedro, who eases his boredom by beating his wife.
Oh, yeah. Demonize the communists all you want for taking down a monarchy, make them look like cigar-smoking devils, but, you know, beating women is totally fine. I don't know about you, but I have no issue with this man being sent to the gulag.
Cheers to that, comrade.
Hell yeah.
But then Mr. Agnostic Front Fan over here...
Why am I going insane?
...wakes up and makes the prisoners bow down in the name of Holy fucking Mary. I thought he was agnostic. What happened?
Well, what do you propose?
Let the children go.
No, not until they've confessed. How to get them to do that?
The credibility of their story depends upon a miracle that's guaranteed to convince everybody. There will be no miracle, and the whole thing will blow up in their faces. Give them enough rope, and they'll hang themselves.
You know, this is the most sensible person in the whole fucking movie. So, they released the kid.
Wait a minute. When the fuck did they arrive in Charlottesville, Virginia?
You have said the Mother of God predicts another great war, and still more wars.
I only know what she told me.
You see what nonsense this is.
Hey, I thought you believed in Mary. Did you abandon your faith because the communists are scary?
The lady will keep her word.
But if it should fail, if that great crowd has cause to feel that you've lied, it will become an angry mob. And then, God help you all. Even now it may not be too late. They might forgive a child if she confessed her sin.
I haven't sinned. I haven't.
You know, I noticed that there's a lot of children crying from adults yelling at them in this movie.
Don't say she wasn't here, go. Please. Like you blinded our eyes.
Francisco, a boy your age. Blow your nose and stop crying. You're not going to the court. I promise.
Don't cry. If God takes us soon, we'll spend all our time telling him about you.
They don't believe me, Mom.
Finally, they get ready to congregate at the cova.
And the lady will think you're beautiful. You too, Maria Rosa. Manuel, look. She's wearing the dress we were married in.
It's lasted longer than your promises.
Maria Rosa, you know where my heart is.
Yes, I know. You're a good man, even if you are a weak one. We'd better get started.
So everyone and the communist grandmothers make it to the top of the hill, and Mary finally performs her satanic, miracle ritual.
Where's the miracle that was promised?
They said there'd be a sign from heaven.
This is the sign, a flood of rain.
No, wait! Our lady was there. I didn't see her, but I know it.
Oh, three crazy children.
We were cheated. The sign. Show us the sign.
Listen.
I knew you'd come to us, dear lady. What do you want?
I want to tell you that the war is going to end soon, and the soldiers will return to their homes. Do not fear. In the end, God will triumph.
You said you'd tell us who you are.
I am the Lady of the Rosary.
Queen of the Most Holy Rosary.
Where's our lady? We haven't seen her.
Free bird! They better pull some sort of miracle out of their hat, or this boss will become a tragedy.
Well, I can't say we didn't try to stop it.
We've been cheated. We've been lied to.
Open up this pit!
You promised to give us a miracle so the people will believe us.
shit! Enemy nuke inbound! Find some cover! Vincente, what's happening?
It's the end of the world.
What the hell are you doing, trooper? Get in cover! That's an order!
It's a miracle.
A miracle!
Look! The Senate's turning back! The sign.
Oh, come on!
Only the fool saith, there is no God.
Bullshit. If the sun really came crashing down to Earth, Mercury would be burned to a fucking crisp, Earth would have been out of its orbit and its inhabitable zone, and people in New York City would have reported sightings of the sun crashing towards Earth. But no, the Virgin fucking Mary needs to nonchalantly reveal herself by torturing a trio of kids, playing mind tricks with them as if she has a vendetta for her poor, offended snowflake of a son.
Hey, don't say snowflakes. The snowflakes are what killed the Nazis in Russia alongside the Soviets in World War II.
Touche, Crackers. You know, you make a good point. It was a pleasure to have you. Thanks for swinging by.
Anytime, Comrade Christopher. Been an honor.
Well, I hope you all have a happy new year, and I will see you all in season 2. Wait. What's that? Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. We have a musical guest. Give it up for Big Moon.
Hey, did I leave my gun in here?
No, I don't see a gun around here.
Oh well.